Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is J Styles, J Styles by Jeanette, aka Jeanette, and I am here doing another service with you guys. I am a 15-year veteran in the beauty industry, and I still love to do tons of services. I offer men's, women's, colors, braids, fades, children's, whatever you need, I have you. Also, we do weddings and events. So today we're going to be doing a red to orange ombre. So my client brought in a picture. She's been red for a while. We used to do her all blonde and she loved that for a while, but she's living for this red and she just needed some orange put in the bottom. I know it sounds like, oh, she just needed some. It is actually a fun process, so we're just going to walk through that today. We're also going to do a root touch up, and we're just going to brighten that red, make it more rich and a little bit darker as well. So the first thing that we did was a little consult. I wanted to see her hair, what the state was, and what we needed to do going forward. So we actually were going to end up giving her a little bit of a trim. So here I am just trimming the bottom. We probably took off maybe 1.5 inches just to make sure that it was really healthy. It was getting a little dry. I'm not a big one to want to chop the hair all the time. I actually like my clients to have hair growth in my chair. That's what a lot of clients are looking for. And so I like to really just help them maintain their hair, maintain a healthy scalp, and kind of educate as much as I possibly can on how I can help them grow their hair. So when I'm doing trims, I'm really just doing a trim like 1 inch to 1/2 inch if needed, only if it's really dry or there's split ends. But the way I kind of have my clients taking care of their hair, they really don't have that many split ends. You know, we focus a lot on the scalp. We focus a lot on, you know, oils in the scalp, tea tree oil, stimulating the hair follicle. You guys have to remember that your hair doesn't grow from the bottom of your head. People think if I trim my hair will grow. That's only the case if you have to trim for split ends so they don't keep splitting up. And then when you go to get a trim, you're going to have to trim a lot. So you guys just always make sure you're getting your regular maintenance done. And like I said, someone who's educated, who's going to be cutting your hair and understanding your hair as well and what your hair needs. There's tons of products that I would recommend. Number one, starting with Olaplex. I love Olaplex. I love their system. I had lost about 6 inches of growth due to over lightening. I'm not going to name any names, but for me, I was able to bring my hair back to life with Olaplex, and I still use it to this day, and I recommend it. K18 is really good as well. I love Cantu products, and I love tea tree oil. I love coconut oil, castor oil. These things are really, really good, and they will also slick down those ends so we're not having those split end problems. All right, guys, so here we are. We mixed our lightener. I'm using Pravana. I always use Pravana. It lifts really well, and especially when I'm working on darker rooted clients. It's just, honestly, Pravana is the lightener that I like to use. It lifts fast and evenly. I've tried a lot of other lighteners on my Latina women and dark hair, and it doesn't lift as well. So I love Pravana. That's my tried and true. So anyway, here we are. We're going to go ahead and just start ombreing first. I'm getting those ends a little bit lighter. I believe I'm using 20 volume here and the ends, and I'm just back combing so much. I'm back combing to the point where you can't back comb anymore. I really, really, really want this ombre to be super blended and just super beautiful. So as you can see, I'm probably back combing like all the way up to the mid shaft, almost to the top of the hair, and we're just going to continue that. I'm also using a brick lay pattern as well. I really love the brick lay. I almost do a brick lay on all my clients just because the way that it falls on the head, it's really an artistry when you're doing color. You just want to make sure that everything's falling where you want it to fall in your head. When I'm doing the color, I'm thinking when their hair is down and styled, how is their hair going to look? And I think that helps me kind of landscape where I'm going to start my color and how I'm going to place my foils and my colors, just to make sure that everything looks good and seamless and perfect when it's done. So we're just going to go ahead and continue foiling all the way up the head, onto the sides. And when I start on the sides, I'm actually going to use diagonals. And like I said, we are lightening every single piece of hair today.